Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I'm going to show you how to replace or remove the exterior door handle from any Mercedes-Benz out there. Today I'm working on this car. This is a Mercedes-Benz GL 350 AMG. So because I always have to remove the door handles on any car which I'm working on, I decided guys to also make a video and show all how to do it on this car. And as all can see, I already removed the exterior door handle from the rear side, from the right side on this car. And in my case, and from what I can see, this is the most difficult one to remove on this car, because the little screw, the little bolt which is securing the door handle mounted to the door, it's very far away inside the door, and if you don't have a very long tool, you'll have to use a Torx 20 to remove the little bolt which is securing the door handle mounted to the door. And if this Torx tool is not long enough, it will not reach the bolt which is securing the door handle, and you won't be able to remove it because of that. To begin this job, what you have to do is to open the door, and right here you have to check for this little rubber piece which you'll have to remove using your hand, and inside it you'll find the little screw which is securing the door handle mounted to the door, and you'll have to use a Torx 20 to remove it. And my recommendation is to use a very long Torx 20, because like I said earlier, on the rear side door, if you are not having a very long tool, you will not be able to reach the little screw and you won't be able to remove the door handle from this kind of door. So right here on the rear side, because I already removed the exterior door handle, I'm not able to open the door anymore, because I closed the door. And if you want to open it, you'll have to use a tool something similar with what I'm using right here. You'll have to use a tool with the top a little bit bent, because you'll have to grab this little handle from inside the door. And if you are able to grab this little handle, you will be able to open the door in this way. So as you can see, right now I'm using this special tool. This is a very good tool to have in your garage, and you'll have to put it right here underneath the little plastic part, underneath the little bracket, and eventually in this way you will be able to open the door. So as you can see, I want to show you all how far away the little screw it is right here in this door, and probably my camera will not focus inside it, but I hope you all can see what I'm trying to show you right here. So the distance from the door to the little screw which is securing the door handle on this door, it will be about 15 centimeters or longer. So this is why you'll have to use a very long tool, because if you don't have a tool like this, you won't be able to reach the little screw. So as you can see, I think you all can see it right here in the corner, just a little bit. The white part inside that little hole is the screw which is securing the door handle mounted on this rear door on this car. And like I said earlier, you'll have to use something long enough to reach it, and only after that you will be able to remove it. So moving forward, in today's episode I'm going to show you all how to remove the exterior door handle on the driver's side on this car. And this car, it's made in the UK, and this is the reason why the steering wheel is mounted on the right side on this car. So to begin, what you have to do is to take your little Torx. In this way, I mean on the front side, it will be very easy because the little screw is not so far away and you are able to reach it with any normal tool which you have in your garage. And I'm meaning the Torx 20. From here you'll have to grab the little screw, you'll have to undo it until you feel a little bit of resistance. Don't undo it completely, because in some cases the little screw can fall out inside the door and you won't be able to remove it anymore. So as you can see, in my case the screw is very tight. I'm going to use this set of pliers which will help me to undo it a little bit easier. Right here in my case, I didn't unscrew the little bolt completely, and this is why the exterior door handle is not coming out in my case from here in this position. But if you undo it a little bit more, eventually it will come out very easy. So eventually it did come out in my case. After I undid the little screw a little bit more, the door handle came out from the door. And as you can see on this car, because it has a keyless entry, something like that, you'll have to disconnect also the cables from behind the little locking part of the door handle. So as you can see, you'll have to push the little clip and it will come out from its place. After that, what you have to do is to open the door if you want to, or if you don't want, you can let it just like this. If you want to remove the door handle completely out of the door, you'll have to push it to the left side and then you'll have to lift it up, because in this way it will come out from the locking part. And normally this is how to remove it on most of the cars out there. So all the cars out there have the similar steps which you'll have to follow, only the screws and the size will be different, but the way to remove it and the way to install it is almost similar on any car out there. Also, don't forget these little rubber pieces, because this will prevent the dust and debris go inside the door, and don't forget to install them back if you remove them from the door. So to install the door handle back on the car, you have to put it back in the same way, and then you'll have to push it down and right, and in this way it will lock in place. And after that you'll have to go ahead and install the locking part from the door handle. You'll have to install the power connector from behind it, if you also have something like this, if you have a keyless go or keyless entry. And the way to install it is to lift the door handle up, and only after you lift it up it will create enough space to let you install the little locking part back into the door. And right here in my case it was a little bit difficult for me to do it while I was filming, because the camera was staying in my way, but after a little bit of struggling I was able to install it back in the door. Also make sure to not hit the little rubber part, which I told you earlier to not lose, because in some cases, like in my case did, the little locking part was hitting into the rubber piece, and this is why it didn't let me install it very easy on this door. But eventually I was able to do it. From here what you have to do is to tighten the screw. You'll have to push it, and in the same way you'll have to tighten the little screw, and after that it will lock in place. Okay everybody, so as you can see, this is how to install and remove the exterior door handle from any Mercedes-Benz GL out there. If you like this video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.